Hi. Like, I'm like Jesus, and I know you may not believe me, but I'm like, just so you know, peace. And I'm like the Son of God, the Holy Ghost. Um, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Amen. Anyway, this is like totally my week. I mean, oh, there's like so much going on. I've been giving up stuff like for a whole, oh gosh, what is it, 40, 30, 20 days? I don't know. It seems like a whole year I've been giving up stuff, you know. And it's all because you guys love and praise me. Um, I mean, if you're like a Democrat, you're like, show up and you're like, hey, Jesus, what's up? I'm in your house. But if you're like a Republican, you're like, ah, oh, it's another school shooting. Uh, hey, Jesus, thoughts and prayers to, I don't know, like people I know on like the Facebooks and the Instagrams and like, I don't know, TikTok. Anyway, all I'm saying is you're constantly, I'm like, dude, I'm on the beach. I'm sipping a margarita. It's spring break. It's, I mean, it's Lent and all, but I didn't give up. In fact, I've had a few Bloody Marys. Anyway, I digress. It's been a big week, and all my friends were like, dude, there's a big party at the cave, and it's going to be like totally rad on Friday. And so, like, you should show up. So I did. I'm not going to say I had a good time. All I'm going to say is, like, on Friday, I may, like, pass out a little bit for a little while. But then I just want you all to know, BRB. I'll be back on Sunday. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, amen. God bless you. And live from the internet, it's Hot Topics.
Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine boy.
I am ducking and covering from the lightning that is about to strike us all on this program.
Oh man,
Caitlin Stevenson, I know. I was also like, wow.
Take me out.
Take you out. Sorry. During Holy Week, nonetheless. Monday, Thursday, whatever it is.
It is Monday, Thursday.
Monday, Thursday.
I don't think today's Monday, Thursday.
No, I think it's actually Thursday.
I think it's just a regular.
Oh, you look good.
But when is Jesus going to get back? Because
I'm just
seriously, I love Surfer Jesus.
Hi, everybody. I was taking a nap.
I am a huge fan of Surfer Jesus.
Well, he ranks. Look, I'm in close with all of the celebrities, as you know. So.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry to. So, what happened while I was gone?
Oh, we had a divine intervention.
We did.
My hair is flatter than one of my prom dates from
the girl that Matt Gaetz is interested in.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'll just do this. Anywho, my God, it's so good to be here. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Hot Topics. I'm Sureg'ay.
I'm Cecil.
And I'm going to hell. I mean, Wine Boy. Sorry, Wine Boy.
Actually, we're all going to hell. That's why we're here together. So
this is true.
Let's just pour a glass. I'm way behind.
I've got my body
I had
of
water,
Christ.
but a friend of mine turned it into wine.
Seriously.
There was 2 steps on the beach. Now there's only 1 pair of feet. Anyway.
Listen, enough about footprints.
Jesus, get off my back.
Build the wall, Jesus. Oh, sorry, wrong spelling. Anywho. Hi, everybody. Raise your glass. Let's get right to it, and then we'll say hello to a few of you, and then get right in. We've got so many hot topics.
So many hot topics.
Get your glass, Cecil.
Cecil.
Yeah.
Son of a bee sting.
Head out of your ass and raise your glass. Cheers. It's like a chime from church.
Ding.
That one was number 5. Number 5.
I liked number
I think
5.
I liked number 2 the best. Oh my God. God.
I think at the
Wine
end we have
tastes
to-
amazing.
How could you forget our catchphrase, Sergey?
Oh man.
Now because you never remind me of it.
Oh my goodness. Well, look what I
This
have,
is my first sip of
everyone.
wine today. God, I swear to.
I've got some body of Christ to eat.
Mm.
A gold.
Ow. Ow.
Is that the Jesus fish? Is that what that is?
Better
For
flavor.
some reason, that hurt my rib.
That's the snack that smiles back.
Oh, this
Maybe-
reminds me of the first episode during COVID when you were eating all the time. Like
Maybe the Lord took one of your ribs and is going to make a woman out of it.
ooh.
Mm.
And then, well, seasonally, the McRib is always back. And I have had a hair in a McRib, so that makes sense.
Ew.
I'm not gonna tell you what I get hairs from.
Ew.
Yeah, please don't.
Like the last sound a pubic hair makes
We
before
don't-
it hits the floor.
That is definitely what is in my mouth.
This is the level of comedy, folks.
Well, it's Holy Week, ladies and gentlemen, and you're here. And look, Sureg'ay Studios is decorated for Easter. What'd you decorate for, Cecil?
It's
What did I say? What did I decorate for?
A buffet?
I decorated for a 5 minutes before show.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what I decorated for.
Cecil, have you ever put any sort of agendas on that calendar behind you?
It's not a calendar, it's an
My-
Asian window.
my-
No, isn't that a calendar above you?
It is a calendar.
His agent's calling on
I've
that
literally never updated that calendar.
Okay.
I wrote 1 month on that calendar, and I've never.
phone. And
ever.
what year was that?
Just put hot topics every Thursday. That's all you need.
Or meeting on Wednesday?
Who even knows?
Nancy Needham's here. Opal and Ashley.
They are on the road. These are ladies
How-
on the
Oh
run.
my God, you're driving
Keep-
and watching. I'm so proud of you.
That's not the first time people. I know Kelly Jenner was driving and watching. You guys are crazy.
Hey, we don't
Marshall
judge
Pope used to watch us
as
in
long
the
as
car.
you're watching.
Marshall Pope. Oh, Marshall Pope.
Mary Librarian, hi everybody. We're so excited to see
She likes your reef.
Who loves
She
to
likes-
breathe.
Sorry, Jesus came out of me again.
Did you hear that, Sergey?
House, Mama Bear.
Hi,
Sue
Christopher.
Christian?
Oh shit, the bed. Excuse me.
Had to figure out a new phone. Hello, Sue.
There's so many things to do in Sureg'ay Studios to prepare for this show, and I almost forgot the famous iPad because we have to check for Cash App alerts.
Cash
I got one.
Oh, have we really?
Before
Do we have one already?
we do. We have a special announcement to make before we get into some hot topics very quickly because
Mm.
after all, that's the name of our show. We don't want to be like, getting off track as if
Let
we
me
ever
hold on.
would.
Let me just lick the body of Christ off my fingers.
What part of the body of Christ is that?
It's the whole fish.
I think you're eating Mary.
Oh,
Gross.
I agree. Anyway. Sorry, I spit wine out my nose. But that's what happens occasionally when Cecil is funny every once in a while.
Every once in a while, viewers,
We
I will rip one out.
we know that. You're nasty.
anyway, get
At
to
10 p.m. tonight,
There you
we
go.
have a new segment. As you know, a few weeks ago, we had Meet the Author, which we had S.J. Lom. Oh, God. Where's my knife?
Michelle Pope is here. We were just talking about Marshall.
Is that what the comment was? Oh, yay!
Oh,
I was
Yes.
right. S.J.
I hope Marshall's
had
doing
an author
fantastic.
on the show a couple of weeks
What
ago.
happened?
So tonight, we have a very unique and amazing artist who a friend of mine has purchased several of his original pieces of art. But we have Spencer P. Myers on the show tonight, and he's going to be joining us around the 10 p.m. because we only have 15 minutes.
we
of
only
the
have
show.
15 minutes, people.
But we have a special announcement. We are going to be giving away one of his limited edition prints, which there's only 100 of, on the show tonight at the end to whomever, at the end of the show, anonymously, gives the highest cash app.
Mm.
Yes. It's a Cash App battle, viewers.
That's right. If you want a special artwork tonight, we have swag giveaway. But hey, Mama's got to pay her bills, and we're not ashamed to bribe you for it.
I'm gonna say
That's all right. Who
StreamYard is
knows?
not free.
You might give $2.50 and win, which you might probably.
How about say Kelly Jenner's feeling pretty good because she wins.
Seriously, she always wins.
That's great news. Marshall Pope is actually doing well. That is awesome.
Yay.
So excited.
Wonderful news.
We
So
have been sending some very good vibes his way, Michelle Pope. So we are so happy to hear
Viewers,
that news.
just so you know,
we are
remember
so
Marshall Pope was our friend who was joining us all the time.
Yeah.
And then a few months ago, I think it was right before Christmas, right? Unfortunately, had a battle with a stroke. But all of our viewers joined together, and we gave our donations to his GoFundMe page.
His GoFundMe. And,
so thank you to
he's doing much
all of
better.
our viewers for your support.
Awesome.
Yes.
See? All right.
And I segue real quick into another viewer. Hey, what's going on, Jeff Perry? What's happening? How you doing? What's up? All right, just,
Lotion alert. Lotion alert.
We need music for that one, too.
Yeah, well, anyways, Mike Gill, who we love, still hasn't accepted our friend request on Instagram. I don't know if he got kidnapped by a human trafficker from
Caitlin
Florida.
Stevenson said she was checking out Spencer's page earlier, and it's very cool art, so send those cash apps, yes.
Give us a little sample, Wine Boy, of two of the prints that are going to be given away tonight.
Okay, hold on. Let me scroll to that. So we're going to do this one, right? Tell me if I'm right.
Yes. This is Mrs. Torrance.
From The Shining.
The Shining.
And then classic Michelle Pfeiffer from
Cool Rider.
Cool Rider from Grease 2.
Grease 2.
Right? Those are the ones that we're doing? Right?
Those are the two.
Spencer, are those the ones you can say yes or no? I can see you, Spencer.
Yeah, no, those are the ones that we're doing. And he has only, you get one. You can't have both.
Right.
One, one or not
one or the other.
Yeah.
Viewers,
you get to pick.
And if you're, in the cash apps, you could mention which one you would prefer.
Spencer is also saying this one as well.
Oh yeah, the twins.
And the twins from The Shining.
From The Shining.
He's giving a thumbs up. He's happy.
Oh, and I just want everyone to know before we get into hot topics, because we want to remind you, we love your tips and we appreciate them, and we buy wine with them and StreamYard. And tonight we're bribing you in order to win a prize, but we don't care. So cheers. Anyways, cash app alert.
Okay.
Christopher R. Congdon and Lou Ann Jenner for the cash apps that are already coming in.
The battle has begun, viewers.
Begun.
Chris Congdon versus Lou Ann Jenner in this corner.
We've only just begun.
I just do have to say, before we're going to get into hot topics, so get ready because there's so many hot topics. But I do have a special announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Can I just say one thing?
That's my line.
But I'm stealing it. Which means Wine Boy's supposed to put it.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you all to know that, as you know, my lovely wife and I, whom have been married for several for years, we are very happy to announce that since COVID-19 lockdown, we are pregnant. And my wife, my lovely, 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 lovely wife, is pregnant with a little boy.
A little boy got her pregnant?
Oh, God. No. My wife is pregnant, and we're going to have a little boy.
Is this an April Fool's thing?
Oh, damn it. You're smarter than you look.
I will not be
April Fools.
I will not be April Fooled. By the way, everyone, Chris Pratt and I are going out.
To where? Golden Corral?
You know I love a buffet, and there are 15 different meats in that place.
You mean like Phoebe Buffet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I miss Golden Corral, but this pandemic has got me all tied up in knots.
I'll say.
All right. Speaking of hot topics, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. We have so many things to talk to. Cecil, what have we been dying to talk about all week this week? Hashtag Gaetz.
Are we getting into that right away?
We've got to. It's a hot
I thought we'd say that one for dessert.
Okay, well, yes, and apparently Sack went away last week. I don't know. Then what? Okay, come on, the viewers. Let's talk about Matt Gaetz. It's
Matt Gaetz and his disgusting. Yes, I did see that one, Kelly Jenner. Ugh. Another gender reveal gone wrong.
Oh, that one's real bad. So when this, okay, all right. See, we're already off topic, and
We're already off topic.
12:30 in the night before we get to Scarves Lab.
All
So,
right.
viewers, come on, it's everywhere. Matt Gaetz is being investigated by the federal prosecutors, which, by the way, this investigation started by the Justice Department, led by Bill Barr.
And I don't know, viewers, if you've seen Sureg'ay's impeccable impersonation of Bill Barr.
Hold on. But Jesus, take the wheel.
Sureg'ay right now is going to do his impersonation of Bill Barr, opening up the investigation into Matt Gaetz.
I think we should, I don't know. I think we should investigate that little, what's his name? Trump. What's his name? Oh, you don't know either? I don't know. He's a tool. He wears a gas mask. He's dating a 17-year-old. No, not the boy, Nestor. The girl. We don't know her name. Anyways, he paid for her to cross state lines. I don't know. Was that good?
That was amazing.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a scotch.
Applause, viewers.
I'm on fire tonight. Like
I'll say.
Satan.
What was the quote from Matt G? I think the quote was, "I always check to see if they're 17 or not."
How do you do that like this?
Ew. Stop it. Don't.
I don't know.
That's the shocker.
I was doing puppets.
Yeah, it's two in the pink, one in the stink, bro. That's what that is.
No wonder that smelled funny.
Listen, I have questions about the shocker.
Okay,
we'll save that for Wine Boy later. But let's talk about Matt Gaetz. He was the only. I didn't know this. Did you know this? Tell us.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I just say one thing?
I know. Right.
Forget
you
it.
have to train him like
this was my reaction. Can I just say this was my reaction, viewers, when I heard that Matt Gaetz was being investigated for an underage girl and possible human trafficking.
Bats in the cave.
I channeled my inner Hillary right then because I was like, big fucking surprise, everyone. Who amongst us did not see that coming? I mean,
apparently the 17-year-old.
Yeah. Now, I hope that nobody.
She was in the front of the bus.
It is disgusting what happened to that young lady. And
I mean, is it? Do we know what happened to her? Apparently, he paid. First of all, what I thought
she's underage. It's disgusting.
Okay, but I thought he was having an affair with Nestor.
Me too. But he acquired him when he was only, 11 years old or something.
Yes, John Armstrong. Just so you know, Cecil went to Class Act Studios in Orlando, and he's continuing to raise the bar every week. That's why he's so good at acting.
That's why I'm so good.
Especially at those.
Oh, here's the quote right here. There's no age that you can't be sexy. Okay.
See, that's what I say. I mean, you're holding on to the youth perspective, and I'm grabbing. Look, I mean, my hair is darker every week. I look amazing on camera.
You sure do.
But on Friday mornings, not so much.
That's a little just for men situation right there.
Not really. God, my hair is just. Jesus just did a number on my hair tonight.
Yes, he did. I think he is punishing you for that whole bit.
Please, if he was punishing me in Fallout. Oh my God, what just happened?
We are right there with you, Michelle Pope. Disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. Okay, but we don't know a lot of details yet. But I know we're going to find out a lot of
We are
details,
going to
and I,
find
for
out
one, will be
some
popping
dirt.
popcorn with Cecil, and we'll be drinking wine and eating popcorn while Matt Gaetz, who you know who doesn't even remember his name.
And by the by, Matt Gaetz was the one out of the entire Congress who voted down a human trafficking bill.
That's what I was hoping you were going to go to. Like, I was like, okay, this is in the segment of our news segment called "You Can't Make This Shit Up."
You can't make that shit up.
The one and only, which the Lincoln Project, by the way, brought up his video and put it on Twitter yesterday, of Matt Gaetz in 2017 broadcasting and bragging about being the only person to vote. Who votes against human trafficking? Can I ask you that? Where's Jesus? Who votes, especially from the Republican Party, who votes against human trafficking?
And his whole thing was, I just don't want government to get bigger. Sure, mate. You just don't want the government to
discover you're in a massage parlor.
And guess who's his big supporter in this whole thing? Jim freaking Jordan.
Oh, well, if you bring up underage, I mean, who's going to be your cheerleader?
Exactly.
But the wrestling coach from Ohio, wherever he's from. It is Ohio. Anyways, yeah, I can't wait. They're all just, you know what? Have fun in prison, dropping the soap for each other, because that's Nestor. I hope Nestor files a lawsuit against his boyfriend, Matt Gaetz. And
I'm interested in Nestor's story. I mean,
it's coming. I mean, what do you think Oprah's doing this week? She's done with the royal couple.
She's done with the royals. She wants to sit down with Nestor in that beautiful.
I was just gonna say,
in that beautiful yard,
friend's garden with the earth tones, and she's already done 2 interviews. I mean, she's like us, like she's using the same background. Well, at least
we are like Oprah.
I have an Easter wreath.
I've got a fat Japanese lady back here.
Oh, behind you.
Anyway, are we done with this topic? Because we are.
Yeah. Well, because we were going to save it for dessert. My God,
we'd have
never gotten to it.
Well, listen. You know what I wanted the appetizer to be? I wanted the appetizer to be Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is literally doing nothing with her time in Congress except for just being an obstructive bitch. But I mean,
that might be one of my favorite, just no holds barred from you.
First, all she is doing is publicity stunts and proposing bills that absolutely nobody is getting behind. And the latest one is
oh my God. Speaking of hell freezing over.
I know. Look who is here, viewers.
Oh, you'll never see a rusty nail in this show.
That comment from that comment.
Blackbird here. I haven't seen her, by the way.
So what I'm saying is she proposes this bill to reduce Dr. Fauci's salary to $0. And yeah, exactly, Sue. She is drawing a paycheck from American citizens, and she's doing nothing but outrageous things. There's nobody on this earth that is going to say, pay Dr. Fauci $0. And so why even propose it other than to be an attention whore? So
I'm sorry, I heard attention whore. I'm back. I just needed some color. Speaking of attention whore, I didn't like that Jesus scarf anymore.
You don't like the Jesus scarf?
Yeah, agreed.
I have
she got elected, but
I got my auntie lady.
Fruity Pebbles will come for scarf slap, but yeah, she's just like Matt Gaetz. It's just like you're just sucking up air. You're trying to get your 15 minutes of fame, and you're trying to get your sound bites and everything else. I mean, what do they think they are on Hot Topics?
I know. We're the ones who are supposed to be outrageous. We're not lawmakers.
Anyways, meanwhile,
and there's a good reason why.
Meanwhile, meanwhile, she's denouncing Dr. Fauci and everything else. And France announced their third national lockdown as COVID-19 vaccinations lag. So France, as of today, has announced their third lockdown, which I don't know. Look, obviously in the United States, we're not going to do that, especially if you're in Texas or Florida, because you had spring break in Florida last week, which is now the numbers are on the rise. And now
which
you've
became
got
a whole
Texas.
emergency situation in the city of Miami.
Oh, yeah.
State of emergency.
That's a cuckoo. And then now Texas, today, well, we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm going to, if I bring that up, I'll jump segments. So I'm going to wait. And Wineboy, you should be proud of me because
we only have 4 minutes until our guest comes on, by the by.
Right. So thank you for paying attention to the time once in a while, Cecil. Anywho, and also on the same topic of vaccines, people, stop taking selfies with your vaccine cards. And this is why.
Why?
Because scammers are seeing your information and they're stealing your information from your card, and because it has your date of birth, your name, and everything. I forget what else on it. And they're making their own cards to use them in order to travel. So it's a huge thing that's happening right now. I know. Sometimes the internet's wonderful, especially when our show is on it. But then sometimes the internet can just suck a bat titty. And
yes, the internet can.
Kind of like the lady behind you. Anyway,
yeah, Cecil.
Selfies. It's the new thing. They're stealing your face and your card, and then they're making fake cards, and they're saying, "Hey, bitches, I can travel because." Anyways,
Cecil, some states are requiring you to have a vaccine card. Some people are calling it a passport or something.
Not just some states, countries are doing that. If you want to travel, you have to prove you've been vaccinated. Like, if you think you're going anywhere outside of Polk County, Florida, you're going to have a vaccination.
Yeah, because I know New York's doing it, and a few other states are doing it right now, or starting at least. Yeah.
Huh.
Cash App alert!
We got a Cash App alert.
Viewers, we'd like to remind you that the highest Cash App,
bidder,
will win a limited edition print from Spencer Myers, and it will be one of these two, posted by Wineboy. It will be either Cool Rider
or Mrs. Torrance.
Cool Rider.
Cool Rider or Mrs. Torrance.
And speaking of our artists, in just a few minutes,
there's three of them.
Right, but I thought the Shining Girls came with.
You know what we're gonna do? He's coming on.
Yeah,
we might as well just go on right now, and we can just talk to him. How about that?
Yeah. Is he coming on right now?
It's just 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. God, don't.
You want to do 2 minutes? You want to do it right now?
Well, we still haven't talked about Sarah Palin getting COVID.
We can talk about her after.
Sarah getting COVID.
Okay, fine.
And that's a great segue to.
That's what I wanted for dinner. This was the whole meal that I had planned out, viewers.
You're wasting your 2 minutes.
I had a whole romantic evening planned.
I had
an appetizer of Marjorie Taylor Greene, followed by a hearty meal with Sarah Palin getting COVID, and then the dessert, the pièce de résistance, was going to be Matt Gaetz and the whole underage human trafficking.
When we had our production meeting yesterday, none of this was talked about. So talk now.
Or even 5 minutes before we came on.
Or even 5 minutes. So you have a minute. You have 1 minute before he comes on.
Talk about Sarah Palin getting COVID now.
Well, I think serves her right, because all she has been doing has been planting these seeds of it being a hoax and going around and posting pictures of herself with no masks and being reckless and spreading reckless information out to her viewers, her fans. I don't even know what a Palin fan could possibly be. We need a nickname for that. A Palin.
Waylon with Palin.
Waylon with Palin.
Right. I got comedy.
But so that's been her MO, and then she catches it, and now all of a sudden she's like, wear a mask, people. Please wear a mask. It's like, yeah, bitch, we've been saying that. We've been saying that for a year.
Wait, I screamed Cash App alert and forgot to say Gail Blackburn. Gail Blackburn, Cash App alert, thank you. So
Gail Blakmer is ready for some art in her gallery.
We're about to go to it. It is 10 o'clock. But real quick, jumping on your point there, Cecil, I do find it rather hilarious. We were in the beginning, they're like, everybody who's been, don't wear a mask, don't wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Then they get it, they go, oh, we should really wear masks. I don't know if you heard about that, but that's the thing we should do. Oh, exactly. Now like, it's a thing.
Like it's new information.
Yeah, like we've been doing it for a year.
Thank you, Sarah Palin. I never even heard that one before.
Never even knew anything. Okay. You got Phelan with Palin, Chris Condon right there. That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
All right.
Yeah, you said two, Spencer. I just said your private jet. Sorry. Okay.
I don't even know. Like, I feel like we should talk about something else because we're too on time right now. Should we talk? Because it's so rare for us to be on time.
We don't want to be behind.
We're not be behind. We're going.
Okay, fine. I mean, the producers in my ear every week are like, you're going over, and then you check. So we might as well get right to it because, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most fascinating artists that I've ever come across, who is very unique, very outgoing, and without further ado, let's introduce you to Spencer P. Myers, artist. Hi,
Spencer P. Myers.
Oh, yeah, you have to be in the middle.
Here.
How does it feel to be in the threesome?
Right in the middle.
Look at you. You're a fuzzy little bear.
You don't know which side it's coming from.
I don't. I'm very back. I'm twisted around. I'm confused.
Wow.
Well, Kelly Jenner's a big fan. All of a sudden.
I'm so scared.
First of all, first things first.
We'll be gentle.
Yes, don't worry. Oh, okay, good. Okay, I was like, did you get the memo? Do you know our show? He has wine. Ladies and gentlemen, what artist doesn't have wine?
Look at this. You are getting
Spencer.
flirted with immediately.
Like a chime
Doug Bowser wants... Doug Bowser and Chris Congdon are going to cage match over you.
I know. They like... You look like Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh. I had a Teddy Ruxpin.
Cute little bear.
A cute little bear.
Well, thanks.
I learned all these terms from Cecil, who's our homosexual of the group.
He's in the know.
I am in the know. And
You've been in a few no's.
I've mostly been in the yes.
I think the yeses have been in you. So Spencer, before we get into a foam party with each other,
we need to ask him some queries.
Go right ahead.
Obviously you're not a day over 22.
Oh, bless you.
It would be my second blessing of the episode. First of all, as you know, a friend of mine, one of our producers, Tim Rochuda, whatever.
Nobody can pronounce that guy's name.
Very hard to pronounce. He's a big fan of yours, and he has a few of your original paintings framed in his mansion.
I've never gotten a piece, though. So I'm a little...
Spencer, do you feel like, I think by the end of the episode, you should give our college youth perspective a piece.
Fine. Will do.
So Spencer, you are a very unique artist. You have an eye. Let's post some of the pictures so our viewers at home can see some of them, Wine Boy. Just to give you an eye. So sorry, we may cover your face. Oh, there. Sorry. What is that one?
I love those pixies.
It's two fairies.
Oh no, the picture in the middle.
How dare you?
Two fairies.
It's your first time on our show, and you insult us right off the bat.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. That one is just called Fairies. That one is Trapped in a Bubble. That's an old piece.
I feel like that every week. Oh, I like that one.
That is my Blanche Devereaux.
I was going to say that's Rue McClanahan.
It is. The piece is actually called BED in red. So Bed in Red.
I like that one a lot.
Well, thank
you. It. Well, hello, Merman.
Little Merman I did recently.
I like the handlebar mustache situation.
Well, thank you. I like some vintagey things, so we'll throw that in there.
Oh, Catwoman.
Oh, hello.
To me, there are only two Catwomen. It's either Eartha Kitt or Michelle Pfeiffer. No others.
Really? Not even Julie Newmar is up there with you?
Oh, no, she's third. Sorry.
I like me some Spencer.
Okay. I see how this is going.
All right, what is this one?
This is my Josephine Baker piece.
Josephine Baker.
Awesome. Oh, that's unique.
So-
Wait, that's not a painting.
No, that is actually a sculpture I did recently for an
Are you
art
branching
show.
out?
I am. I'm branching out. You know, hands, my fingers everywhere. I'm like Spencer Pie hands. I was very confused. Yeah. So that is my boardwalk birdie. I recently.
That's cool. I like that.
Thank you. I spent a good week and a half on him. I'm kind of in love with that piece. It didn't sell, and I'm okay with that. It's hanging out in my living room.
Well, you know, many famous artists have. I mean, they die, and then their pieces are worth quadrillions. So
I mean, you know, sure.
We don't want that to happen.
Well,
I don't want you to die, but I would love some of your pieces to be worth a
Well,
quadrillion.
we have a fan of the Josephine Baker piece, so maybe we'll need to discuss that.
Well,
have prints.
but here's the thing: your art is for sale on on your website and also on Etsy and what else?
So I have multiple ways of contacting me. Redbubble is one where a lot of my older designs or even my digital stuff I'll put on there, and it can be made into shirts or products, phone cases, whatnot. Etsy is. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I saw Cecil pouring wine, and I was like, "Oh, he's already."
Yeah, cheers. The Etsy page is that shop is more for any of the handmade stuff I make. Around the holiday time, I'll make handmade ornaments, and so I'll post them on there, handmade cards. A lot of different prints I'll put on there. Instagram is the easiest way of getting a hold of me. My art Instagram right there. Art of Spencer PM. Just send me a private message if there's any pieces that you're interested in, and I will.
I'm interested.
If I have, if I have it available, I will gladly sell it to you.
So, Spencer, we are getting a comment from one of our viewers, Caitlin Stevenson, saying this is the kind of art that she would dump a lot of money on at a megacon. Do you attend cons? It seems that a lot of your work is inspired by pop culture.
Well, yes, actually. I'd like to think I'm inspired by multiple things. Pop culture, obviously, is one of those wonderful little things in the back of my head. My WandaVision inspired piece was very much because I was obsessed with the show. But as far as any cons, this was going to be the year. I would have loved to have signed up for any of the cons, but COVID. So
what's COVID?
I don't know. Sarah Palin says it doesn't exist. Oh wait, no, now she does.
I believe her. I believe her.
I wish she didn't.
But
Just
yes,
because
I
I
mean,
want
would
to take her
love
place.
to some of the cons. The Cool Rider piece and the Mrs. Torrance piece of my twins are pieces I would love to take to something like that. That lovely piece, which I'll gladly give away to whoever is the highest bidder. I have agreed to that. I only agreed to one, either Cool Rider or Mrs. Torrance.
Right.
But
See,
why
I was
not?
right.
I mean, we can do
That's
both.
what we said.
No, only one. We're not going to be greedy.
All right, in that case.
Yeah, only one. They get to
You
whoever
can buy his
wins.
artwork. You can buy his artwork. You're rich.
Yeah, whoever wins gets to
Yep.
choose which one. They don't have to have them.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, so you can choose out of the three. I think you were saying,
And
right?
feel
Because you want to
free
give
to-
away this one as well. Or no?
That one, if you want to do two giveaways, we can do that as a separate giveaway.
No, when you were showing it before, I wasn't sure if you wanted that one out there or not.
Okay, we're
We don't
giving
have to.
away one. It's
Yeah.
Easter, bitches. Okay, so you're just stop being greedy.
I don't know that
It's
intro.
Lent.
I'm trying to make up for
Lent.
the intro.
We're getting one because we don't want to.
We're all worried about that.
You're an
intro.
artist. We're not about giving away. If you would like to purchase some of Spencer's art, you can go to his website. I mean, it's very reasonable, which I think is up the price. But anyways,
Listen,
So, Spencer,
it's
I
very
will up
unique.
the price after COVID is done. I'm trying to help people out. I
That's
would like
fine.
to
You're
sell
gonna
art
have
and also not. People need
You're
to buy
gonna have to-
masks and hand sanitizer.
You're gonna have
So-
to up your price after being on our show. I'm just saying.
Get ready. As soon as we're done, $2 up.
I mean,
one of our viewers is asking more questions about the Josephine Baker line.
Well, I don't have. I just see the Josephine Baker banana dress. I don't have one of the banana dress. Actually, I've always wanted to paint that, so that could be very much in the future.
You might have to be a
Absolutely.
commission.
I mean, I am available for commissions. So
I was just gonna say.
Spencer, we have a question. When did you first get into art? I mean, like, I remember looking at Clark Kent and being like, I admire that. When did you first start admiring art?
Clark Kent, really? I grew up in a family of artists. So for me, it was just kind of there. At age 3, I basically was given crayons, markers, and paint. And
Did you eat any of them?
I'm sorry?
Did you eat any of them?
Absolutely not. No, these were all I admired what my mother and my grandmother could do. And so I watched them, and so I tried to mimic them. And then they just kept handing me art supplies, and they allowed me to just explore, figure out the supplies I liked, the mediums I liked, and just grew up in a very nurturing family that, was all about my imagination and just said, go for it. And I'm very lucky. I mean, everything I've learned from my family. My mother taught me how to do portraits. My grandmother is phenomenal with pen and ink. She was a phenomenal painter with oils. My uncle does sculpture. My great aunt, she does wonderful acrylics and now collage type pieces. So it just was always there. So to me, it was just, it was like, watching TV, except, better.
So you are very creative. You come from a supportive family. I mean, you're obviously Republican. So when did you take it up as a full-time, as a career? It's
not blossoming of a career yet. I do fairly well. I think I marveled at what everyone else could do in my family, but no one ever tried to do anything with it. I mean, my mom sold a lot of portraits and stuff like that, but nobody ever tried to focus and try to make it a career. So maybe when I was 18, 19, 20, I was just like, well, great. Well, if I can make money off of this will be great. And if I can actually make a career out of this, doing something I love, that's even better.
So I have a question.
By all means.
Do you travel to art shows, and are you displayed in galleries?
Yes. I mean, there's really nothing going on right now.
Right, you were before COVID. I know that.
Yes, actually, there is a gallery in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm a Florida guy, and it's called Mize Gallery, and I've shown a lot with them. Done a lot of group shows and stuff like that. The bird sculpture was part of that show. It was part of a show called Keep It Cute. So I do show
bird sculpture
when I can. What?
Which bird?
The bird sculpture.
The bird sculpture that we displayed.
Oh, sorry. I thought, that one.
That bird.
A friend of mine has a jailbird one. Do you remember that one?
I do remember that one. Yeah,
an original piece also.
So that was actually part of a strange mini series I did of these weird bird people. I was just in the mood.
Weird bird people. Hey, Sean Armstrong.
I still have a painting, like the last one I did, which was My Sophia. It's basically a stork who's wearing a blue dress, pearls, and a veil, but holding the Sophia Petrillo purse. No one ever wanted it. I don't know why.
Well, I wish we had a picture of it so we could put it up. But
I know.
It sounds very interesting, and I love anything Golden Girls. So
yeah, as do I. I could quote it like there's no tomorrow. Yes.
Let's remind viewers we're going to be giving away one of these two, either Cool Rider. Is the song in anyone's head? Or Mrs.
Cool Rider.
Or Mrs. What's her name?
Mrs. Torrance.
All right. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I've been drinking wine. The name Torrance or Turtle Pants or titillating. It was right on the tip of my tongue.
So many things have been.
The Cool Rider piece, I drew it. It's a digital piece that I did on my iPad on a plane. I think it was like a 2.5 hour flight, 2 hour flight done in the duration
What?
of that time.
So you flew from Tampa to Orlando.
Yes. Maybe it was a
so
little
wait,
bit
that
longer.
was digital? Like you did that digital? Like
Yeah.
that's a whole new.
Both.
Because I have a friend of mine has like original like oil paintings or acrylic paintings.
Acrylic, probably.
Real paint.
I've
my point.
done maybe 10 oil paintings total. So if anyone owns any oil paintings I've done, congrats. I rarely ever use it. Acrylic and watercolor are my preferred.
Okay.
So
they're acrylic.
Probably.
So my friend told me in my ear just.
Oh, are they? Oh, great.
Pretty sure.
Well, that bird piece, if since you said you know the person who bought the bird piece, that bird piece is acrylic.
Okay.
But there is pandemic happened, and I thought I don't want to do messy paints, and I had extra money, so I bought an iPad, taught myself how to use it, and that piece is probably like 6 months later. I did the Cool Rider piece. I did it while listening to the song on repeat in my ears on the plane, and I was so afraid that the headphones were going to pull out and people were just going to hear Cool Rider repeated, or somebody near me was just going to hear, how loud it was.
And that the whole airplane would break into reproduction.
Okay, I'm going to have to leave you guys on. Speaking of pulling out, Spencer, we would like to say thank you very much for joining us on Hot Topics. Reminder to our viewers, you can follow him on Insta at Art of Spencer PM, Redbubble Spencer PM, or also on Etsy Spencer PM. Look him up, find his
artwork. So many times. Hopefully they remember Spencer PM.
Yes.
But real fast, I forgot. In a nutshell, because I know you don't want to talk about it, but that's why I want to talk about it.
It is Hot Topics.
WandaVision was a very hot show recently, and you had some pieces that you did original art of Edna, right? Edna, that's her name?
Two. I did
Agatha.
2 pieces. I did one of Agnes. Agatha. And then one of Wanda.
Okay, so it was Agnes. And
both.
Then
I did both.
Some whore ass bitch stole your screenshot, your shit.
I'm sitting right here.
And then, well, we're going to get to that in just a minute. And then posted it on Etsy and claimed it as their own artwork, and we're selling T-shirts. Yeah. So we want to send bad mojo to them, because that's horrible to steal an artist, steal their comedy lines or their art.
So I'm very lucky. The piece, everyone loved the piece. I was obsessed with WandaVision. I watched it every week when it came out.
Do we have that one, Wine Boy? I'm not sure we have that. I love it. I think it's amazing.
It's actually what you posted
on the page. On our
okay, yes, that's what I did.
Oh, okay.
So you'll look, yeah. Anyway.
So I was very lucky because somebody wrote me on my Instagram and said, "Hey, so I think somebody has your WandaVision piece and they're selling it, and I'm pretty certain without your permission." They gave me the link, and of course, I'm thinking, "Oh gosh, is this like a hacker?" So then I had to type in the address, try to figure it out.
I'm going to send them a curse.
Right. Perfect. And then so I went to the page and I found it, and they were selling it. Their Etsy claimed that they make custom pieces, and they will customize any of their designs. So choose any of their designs, and you can choose, and they'll list what color shirts are available, which were the color shirts that I made available on my Redbubble. And so I wrote them, and I was like, "Hey, so you stole my design. This is mine, and I've already reported you. I'm asking you politely, take this down now." And then I, started scrolling through because I was like, "Well, let me see if they have the other WandaVision piece I did." And they did. They did. Exact same thing.
Wow.
With the little tag notes at the bottom of the piece, let us know how you want us to customize this, which meant they would have purchased it as that person wanted from my place and then upsold it on theirs. And so I wrote them then another message saying, "Great, I reported this one as well. you need to take both of these down now. Now I'm kind of pissed. They wrote me back and they said, we are so sorry for, oh God, how did they put it? We are so sorry for the mistake.
Yeah. Everyone always apologizes when they get caught. Yeah. If we notice that in the last 4 years,
we've taken both your designs down. I'm like, and so I wrote them back. I was like, it's not a mistake. You clearly posted this. You were going to purchase things from mine to then resell them. This is not a mistake. You know, you did not make this. I never heard back. They got rid of both designs immediately. That's all I cared about. And, you know, I thanked the person who reported it to me and offered them any print in the world that they wanted. I was like, anything you want, I'll give it to you.
So Jeff,
go ahead.
I was going to say, Jeff Perry is wondering, was that on Reddit? Because you think he saw something like that on Reddit?
What? No, I didn't. I would love to see that.
You were going at it with them on something though, weren't you? Like one of those, like.
It was on Etsy.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
keep
us posted. We are short on time. I apologize. We're short on time. The producers are in my ear hairs. But keep us posted on what happens with that. Spencer Myers, thank you so much for being on our show tonight. And be sure, as all artists are welcome, and get special guests on our show that will join us after hours for wine chat after the show.
And are you going to join us for Scarf Slaps later?
Absolutely.
Yes. That's why we have to get rid of you real fast. And we'll let you scarf slap those Etsy stealers when you come back. We'll bring you back on. Kisses and toodles and cheers. Thank you, Spencer. Well, that was fun. I feel like painting something.
I know. I feel like digitally printing something.
Do we finger paint?
All the time.
Anyways, so, ladies and gentlemen, we have to get to sports, right, Wine Boy? Because there's lots of sports.
I was about to say.
Yeah, we have a few minutes. We only have 15 minutes left. Viewers, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed our special guest tonight, but we have to get to our hot topics. Please feel free to chime in your comments as we go along.
Here's sports.
Time for sports. Cecil, which one of those guys did you sleep with?
Which one didn't I sleep with?
That's what I thought.
I was waiting for the lotion to be out.
Boy, if I could see your picture right now, I bet you are harder than Jesus.
Take me out to the ball game.
You're stiffer than Jesus,
Take me
right?
out to the crowd. Today is opening day.
Opening day.
For America's favorite pastime, baseball. Baseball, Ray.
Opening day of baseball?
Baseball.
I'm not a baseball fan. However, I will say it's just nice that we're getting back to some type of normalcy, don't you think?
I love it.
Not to mention, I think baseball players are super. Well, they just look nice.
I mean, I'm happy for today, but I'm also sad. My Yankees lost in extra innings. Not happy about that. But it is the first day. There's 100 million games to play. But yeah. Baseball.
So,
I'm excited.
Phillies open. They hosted the Braves. I know I've been talking. Yankees open. And they're all trying to still abide by COVID guidelines. And all except one, the Rangers, which let's just say the Rangers are from Texas.
Texas.
And they open to 100% capacity. Like, they're just like, you know what?
100% capacity? Of course.
Fuck it.
Yeah, they didn't care.
100% capacity at the Rangers in Texas. You know, what makes you forget about the fact that Ted Cruz went to Puerto Rico during a blackout, and while his
it was Mexico.
It's Mexico.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Well, I get confused on which side of the wall.
Baseball is boring because baseball is slow. It's if you Sean Armstrong wants to know why baseball
games.
It's still slow. I mean, here's the thing. I think baseball is suspenseful because every pit. Well, for me being a Yankees, for being a Yankee fan, every Yankee player can hit the ball out of the park.
When is it going to be over?
Yeah, I mean they're trying to speed up the game. There's talks of having there's all kinds of talks to speed up the game.
The
Well,
But yeah,
worst part about baseball games is the 8th inning when they close the bar.
that's the 7th inning actually.
Are they gonna?
What do I know?
Yeah, last
reduce it
call.
to 4 innings
I mean,
to shorten the game?
what they're doing now is when you go into extra innings, you start with a runner on second. So then,
Hanging down. Ugh. What? Sue Christian.
She's
What does
talking
that
about
mean?
balls.
she's talking about balls.
balls.
She said earlier that she's not a fan of the
Not a
ball.
fan of balls. And that is the reason why.
Stickers
Yeah.
statement.
Chris Condon had a sticker
Sue Christian,
statement.
we're sending you a hot topic sticker because you made Sureg'ay laugh.
Yeah,
Sue Christian made a sticker statement.
that was
Yeah.
awesome.
And I want you to post that on your Cadillac Seville.
I think Chris Condon had a sticker statement earlier, just for the record. The Phelan with Palin.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. So I'm just saying.
So am I supposed to mail that? Because we know, as John Armstrong says, if it comes from Cecil headquarters,
Ow.
it never gets there.
Nail it.
Well, Sean Armstrong, you're supposed to stretch in the 7th inning. That's why it's called a 7-inning stretch. Also, the Cubs have the lowest beer prices. They do that because they don't win.
Okay,
So
enough
people
about
get
baseball.
wagered.
We only have 15 minutes.
Okay,
Okay,
March Madness.
We're down to the final 4. And
Yep.
bitches, if you look back a couple of episodes ago, Sureg'ay said, I'm pretty sure
Did
that
you?
I heard that the lasagna or the
Mine was
gargonzola
on the
team,
Gorgonzolas.
gargonzolas, we're going to
Cause-
go all the way. And they
Gonzaga.
are in the final 4. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, you have
Nah.
Baylor versus
What?
Houston, and then Gonzaga versus UCLA.
Gonzaga, UCLA, Baylor, and Houston are
Yeah,
in
I
the
just
final
said that.
4.
Well, I hope
Literally
UCLA
just said that.
loses because they beat Michigan.
You know, I hope Baylor takes Michigan hostage because that's been the theme for the year.
Ugh. And that's sports.
And that's sports, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. It was
Yep.
fun. And the more they get shirtless, the happier Cecil will be.
There you go.
Damn right.
Let's
So what do we have
cross that
time?
off
We're
our
going to go a little bit over
Wednesday
time.
meeting. Look
Are
at
we
the
going to go over?
Cecil, look what you missed
Yeah.
on Wednesday because you were so busy.
Did you want to do the Amazon thing since it's topical, or just let it
Yes,
go?
it is topical. Yes. Wine boy.
Okay,
Ladies and
I'll-
gentlemen, speaking of,
What?
as you know, our president is a union guy, and there are a lot of things flying around about union, non-union, this and that. Anyways, Amazon has employees that are taking to the Twitterverse and trying to protest and announce that they are against the union and
Against the
anti-union.
union?
Mhm.
And so, as they were seeing, because Amazon doesn't want union in there.
Of course they
Anyways,
don't.
So, well, you should know. Anyways, some of the topics on Twitter we're coming across. I believe. Do you have some of these, Wine Boy?
Yeah. So essentially, do you want me to just tell you what happened real quick
Yes,
with the
I
accounts?
was opening it up, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you take the ball and run with it.
Sure, sure.
Segue from sports.
Run
Yeah,
with
sure.
this ball, wine boy.
So essentially, what
The
happened
saggy
is
low runners.
Jeff
Next
Bezos.
ball.
Yeah. So Jeff Bezos is getting upset and decided to have a whole Twitter war with Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, because Bernie Sanders and a few rappers went down there to the I think it's Alabama, and started talking to those people about
Bernie
unions and
Sanders
how.
and some rappers went to
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah, I think it's Alabama. It's Killer.
That's a movie right there.
Yeah, it was Bernie Sanders, Killer
Sanders.
Mike from Run the Jewels, and I think it was Childish Gambino. Anyway, so Jeff Bezos was like, well, let's fight people on Twitter. So they essentially made a whole bunch of fake Twitter accounts.
Yeah. So let's read
What?
some of these.
Well, yeah, I think I
can't.
got
Can
two
you
of them.
read
I
them?
got
can't
you.
see them.
So the one on the left just is like all these Twitter accounts, and then on the right says like, "Hello, I work for Stowe. We put the items in." I can't read out loud. Whatever. Not a troll.
Inventory.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
All right.
know that stuff.
So then,
Not a troll.
I'm
Then
not a
that's the
troll.
first thing you
Scrolling
know when
through.
they're a troll, when they say, I'm not a troll.
yeah,
Yeah.
viewers, we were scrolling through Wine Boy and I. We were like, wow, I'm gonna find these union
Yeah.
fake Twitter accounts. And look, this was one of the recent posts we saw.
So this is one of them. So
Yeah.
this guy is a husband, father, happy Amazon employee. The only problem with is that you see the red circle over his face.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's a huge YouTuber.
What?
They're part of a thing called Dude Perfect. It's him and those other group of guys. They're out of Texas. That is not his Twitter handle. So someone at their thing, you know, he says like unions are good for some companies, but I don't want to have to shell out hundreds of months for lawyers.
Fake Twitter.
So that's all fake. And then me and Sureg'ay found this other one that's very surprising.
Yeah.
What?
It's everything is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with the money I make or the way I'm treated. And we're looking at the profile picture of
Steven looks familiar.
Steven looks very. So we closed up. There's a close up on Steven.
But
I think Spencer's artwork of me has been stolen.
I think your virginity's been. Cecil, what are you doing? This is why you're not at the meetings on Wednesday. You're on fake Twitter.
You're on fake Twitter.
What is happening in that?
I don't know.
Face
I don't
that
know.
I
I
made?
think that fake Twitter account's taking a poop. I don't know.
I'm
but
trying
that is-
to recreate the
Cecil,
pose.
I'm not saying that's you because it looks young, but it definitely looks like your child. And I'm just telling you
That I know
will
of.
report you. Hey, if I see a flagpole in your hand being a police officer, I'm going to report you.
Troy and Bernie in the morning.
I've reported many friends of
Love
mine.
that.
So,
Have
anyway.
you? So anyway, yeah. So that was our real quick Amazon update.
God.
well,
Yeah.
Cecil, maybe you should pay it. I don't know. You better
I
be
don't know
careful
how-
about where you.
Yeah, you.
You better
put your-
stop sticking your face in dark places.
Yeah.
That
Did
was
they get that
just
from
like,
the dark web?
I mean, that was just like hole width.
What do you?
Oh, it was
you
like
know,
a big black hole. Yeah.
it's just poor Steven.
And I'm sorry, but that it doesn't appear in that picture your hair is shaved at all.
I can't.
Anyways,
Anyway, let's.
viewers, we are running out of time, but we have
All right.
time for scarf flap. So go ahead and post us your scarf flap. We're out of time.
We are definitely.
Hey,
This is
next
you're,
week,
I'm telling you,
I'm
I
telling you,
hate going
next
to the
week,
gym for an hour, but this shit is working me up.
You're welcome.
Hour,
Jeff.
and I could be in this gym. For
As they say in baseball, you're getting free hot topics right now because we only go to 10:30. So this is extra
Okay.
innings.
All right.
We're
well,
going we used to
viewers,
start right now.
Yeah,
want
and
you
our
to
man
well.
on second is Spencer, bringing him back in.
What's happening right
Before
now?
we bring Spencer back in, we're going to need
Oh,
your
goodbye,
cash
Spencer.
apps. Cash apps. Go. Don't forget that the highest bidder tonight will get a print
Mhm.
from Spencer Myers. So even if it's $2, because right now that could be that. Anyways,
Are we gonna announce who the highest bidder was on the show, or just gonna privately message them?
we're
and then-
going to post it on our Instagram.
We'll post it on
which
Instagram.
You have
Okay,
to
yeah.
follow us.
On our Insta, if you want to find out who won the big prize.
Oh my God, we're such big timers. We make you shell out money, and we make you go to Instagram. Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, look at all the fun you're having. I mean, what
Oh,
you could be at home with a Johnson & Johnson vaccine and one and done and bored.
yeah, not us.
Exactly.
Three's Company.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Scarf Slap. And we normally, back in the old days, had a theme intro song, but we're working on that, which is why we need your Cash App. So we can pay an artist,
So we could pay.
a musician, to make us an
Well, we
intro
could just
song.
go on Etsy and steal somebody's music.
Hey,
Oh.
we should just do that. Let's just
Spencer's-
go on and steal Mike Gill's music from TikTok.
Dude, I'm bringing
I don't
Spencer
know.
on.
Let's
He
go
had the
high.
best.
Let's go big.
I'm
Let's go do
kidding,
it.
Spencer. I would
He
never
went
do
from so
that.
happy of like,
Spencer.
yes, artist, and then
Don't you whip your finger at me.
I'm sorry. Do you guys want Wine Boy and I to leave the room so you guys can have it? My God. That's all. I love how now that there's like a threat, my diaper has been on watching our show.
He's watching.
Maybe
Well,
maybe
We go
my
an hour
wife
early
gets to
and
see a hot
suddenly
young.
he is available.
all right, let's
Spencer,
get the scar slap.
we need to ask for our viewers, by the way, are you available?
Well, we had some viewers that were very intrigued.
Yes, they'd like to dive into one
Oh,
of your
yeah.
oil paintings, I think.
I think they do. They want to check out
Spencer,
your
you didn't
acrylic.
answer. Are you available?
Okay.
Are you single?
Yes.
Viewers.
Yeah, I think Doug Bowser was asking a moment
You
ago.
could have
Doug
all of
Bowser,
that. You
Chris
could have a
Tomlin.
print
Mm-hmm.
and an original.
I do like Doug Bowser's comment. I can't hear him with his shirt on.
And a scarf.
So anyway,
That-
all right, let's go to Scarf Slap.
So, Spencer,
I'm blushing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
you're from Florida and you're that white. Wow.
It's because we stay indoors.
Well,
It's hot outside.
really?
It's hot
Ugh.
out.
Well, I'm
Oh my God,
Tanner, and
outside.
I'm in. Up
It's
north.
like 150 out there with humidity.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
not
'cause you-
tonight. I saw some of them bitches bragging about how it's going to be 46 tonight. I was like, bitch,
You
that's
get a
46.
thing called winter.
Cold.
Yeah, we don't get
I need
winter.
a windbreaker.
It's going to be 24 here tonight, so suck it. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress. I always like a good competition, Spencer. So take your shirt off. Anywho, let's get to Scarf Slap, ladies and
I mean,
gentlemen.
maybe with
So
some
back
cash
in the old days,
apps,
had
we
an intro
will.
song for this also. Oh, God.
I don't
miss
mind
the
a
intro.
thirst trap.
All right. So
Setting
say
the
let's start
thirst,
off.
thirst trap
You know, I just figured out. I just heard what that was. Thirst trap.
What's going on.
That's the sign for thirst trap, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't think it is.
Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors. See all the people. Is that not the same hand gesture?
First of all, that's not even the hand gesture you're doing. That was
No.
terrible.
It's always church.
Yeah, no, you fold in your hands and you do
Hold
the
in your hands like
why
this.
am yeah.
That
This
hurts.
you-
Why would I go to church if it hurts?
This
Yeah.
is the steeple.
Spencer has it. Spencer's
Open
winning.
the door
Open
and
the door.
see all the people.
Ugh. And I'm such a moron. I'm doing
First
it
of all,
and no
they're
one
not
can see
social
me.
distancing. They're not social distancing, so that church
Yeah.
is out.
You
That
know
church
it's
is obviously
it's a
church.
church because they're not social distancing.
So, Spencer, first of all, we're going to start off the night with Scarf Slap in your honor to Scarf Slap those Etsy thieves.
Those
Oh,
Etsy
wait.
bitches.
I got to get Fruity Pebbles.
We're scarf slapping the Thomas Crown affair that happened to you.
Seriously.
Oh, good one, Wine Boy. Wow, you're very creative when you
I'm very topical.
don't drink.
I know.
Are you
this,
drinking yet?
This is my last show sober.
Jesus told me earlier that you
Oh.
were allowed to drink.
He gave it up for Lent.
I give it for Lent. Saturday.
You
Song
should look
Armstrong
better
was
than you
right.
do. All
That's mean. Susie Lalone wants to know, are we taking our shirts off yet? And I would say yes. Mine's already been off. So
Well, I have 14
He's walking
layers.
around in his undies.
All right. So our first Scarf Slap tonight goes out to the Thomas
bitches
Crown Affair bitches
On
that stole
Etsy.
Spencer's artwork and tried to sell it as their own. So tonight, Scarf Slap.
Slap.
Okay.
You have to do the Joan Crawford slap. It's back and then back.
Exactly.
Boom, boom.
oh,
There's
Well,
four.
it's about time someone
There's
trained
four.
us. Thank
Wait.
you.
It was
There's-
hard enough to get him to do 4 of these.
Yeah.
The way that
Spencer,
it
yeah,
happened.
welcome to our show. Like, I mean, it's only taken 42 episodes to try
we're,
and get them
we're on
on.
39. Okay, Maryland Brand's got a
Marion
nominee.
Librarian with this one. He said she should be assassinated.
Read the whole thing for everybody.
Okay.
I
Marion
nominate
Librarian
Michigan Republican Party Chairman Ron
Weiser.
Weiser for saying
Weiser?
Governor Whitmer should be assassinated.
See, it's not easy to read out loud.
Well, especially when it's this big. I can't. I just
I
refuse to
coulda
read
read
things
it.
that are this big.
Anyway, I'm not gonna go with this tiny penis joke. So yeah, that's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, say the
Get
least.
fired.
Thing to waste your time on a tiny penis. Sorry, my wife is going to have words with me tonight,
Yes, she is.
Anyway,
Here we go.
especially since she's pregnant.
to Ron Weasley.
Scarf slap Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. Here we go. And scarf slap. Joan Crawford.
There's 4.
You guys are doing so
You
good.
normally do 4.
All 3 of you were perfect, and then he
Always
started
done
talking.
4.
Always done 4. Could you put it back over? It's the back to 1 slap.
Oh my gosh.
It's the
Ugh.
reach around slap. That's the one I get confused on.
Same, Sean.
Homo deposexuals always seem to get that one right.
Who's next?
Yeah. Who's our next? Sean Arm. Oh my God, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
First of all, Sean Armstrong's still awake. I mean, I'm amazed.
Mm-hmm.
It's 7:30 at night where he is. Or
Oh,
90.
that's true.
We're-
Well,
I'm
some of us
still
don't know
amazed.
him. Usually it's scrambled eggs and naps.
What is he, Frasier? He wants some scrambled.
Pretty
Is
much.
it- Anyway.
Anyway.
Spencer, you're getting some love from Jeff Perry. He's
Thank
getting
you.
some
Thank you,
stuff.
Jeff.
You don't understand. That is like some huge bro.
That
Hey,
is
bro,
some
you're like
bro-
cool.
That is a
Yeah.
bromance
Yeah.
happening right here.
Hey,
I suggest Nivea for Men lotion if you're going to talk to Jeff Perry.
All right.
anyway, we need one last one.
One more scarf slap. So
God, that feels
Yeah.
it's going to come from you guys.
Just watch your eyes.
Had an
I
urge.
want to, I mean, I just want to scarf slap the shit out of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Let's do it.
Then let's do it. Let's just get it done.
Because
Like,
of the
she's
whole
not like she's on Twitter or anything.
$0.
Yeah. Let's stop edging everybody. Let's finish them off.
All right. I'm done edging. Here we go.
Wow, wine boy with these terms. Oh, why did I put lotion on? I'm gonna send my wine glass to the moon.
Now your scarf is going
Where's-
to slip right out of your hands.
Toss salad and scrambled eggs. You're right, Kristen Stewart.
Oh,
Kristen
yeah.
Stewart. Why did I say that? Sue Christian. Anyway. Wow.
Kristen Stewart. Wow, I didn't
Don't worry
know we
about
had
that. Let's move
celebrities on
forward.
the show tonight.
Here we go.
Twilight.
Okay.
Okay,
Do
I
we
know.
forget?
See,
We go scarf.
this is what I
slap.
love. Wine boy
Scarf.
is trained. Wine boy is trained at my voice, like my dog.
I am embarrassed, Spencer.
You should be. Okay,
For-
Spencer. Well, I'm sorry. Welcome to. This is like NBC quality.
Remember when Spencer was like, "This will help my art career."
Yeah,
And now
I
he's like
remember that.
wishing someone
And now
would
look
steal
at
his
him.
artwork.
He's like, I didn't see this on the Instagram clips.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Spencer, welcome to the shit show.
We do some very
wait.
careful editing.
I love
Scarf
it.
slapping
I love
now. Who are we scarf
It's
slapping?
live.
I forgot.
MGD or whatever. What's her name? Marjorie
Ah,
Taylor Greene.
Marjorie
Right.
Taylor
The
Greene. There we go.
appetizer. The food that Cecil has to constantly talk about. Okay.
The appetizer. Scarf
She should. Scarf.
slap.
Oh, thank God.
That's what I say.
Ooh, the
Ooh,
flourish.
nice.
I don't know if anybody can tell because it's been hanging so low.
Your
but my
penis?
scarf-
Balls.
My balls have been hanging so low. Thank you, Sue Christian. But my scarf is in a bow, like a shoelace.
Or tie, like a bow tie.
Mm-hmm. Like a bow
Does your
tie.
scarf hang low? Can you tie it in a bow? Can you
Like
tie
the
it
Easter
in a
Bunny?
knot? Can you tie it in a bow?
You mess-
I'm like a little
Never mind.
Peter Cottontail.
Oh, and speaking of,
Oh, my
ladies and
God.
gentlemen, Spencer, stay with us just for a moment here. Poor guy.
That's right.
I feel bad.
I love you,
Anyway,
Sue Christian.
I hope your art sells more than it gets stolen tonight.
Me too.
Can I just say I love your stuff. It's really good. I
Yeah,
love
you know,
the
ladies and
I
gentlemen,
love the Catwoman stuff because I'm a huge DC fan. So
well, then
those are
buy
awesome.
it, wine boy.
I'm actually thinking about it. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen,
we've got our
go to
eyes on that
Spencer's,
Josephine Baker.
websites and buy his artwork tonight because I'm going to buy some more because that bitch is going to be famous. I'm telling you, mark my word, and you know that everything I say on the show comes true. You're going to be famous. You're going to be
That
amazing. You are an
This-
amazing artist.
this
I will
bitch.
say that. But you
Thank you.
are going to be rich ass famous because your art is phenomenal.
I am
I
working
mean, and
on
I mean that,
illustrations
and
for
you
a
all
children's
know that
book.
I don't.
So,
I
Look
don't.
at that. Did you hear that, Sergey? You were still talking.
sorry, I just jumped right in.
No, but it's exciting. He's going to be an illustrator for a children's book.
Post it, give us the link, and let us know, and we will
Ew,
put it
gosh.
on our
Yeah.
website. We will.
I have
We
to
are.
finish it first, but when I do,
Oh,
absolutely.
well, that would help.
Listen,
Dude,
when you're
yeah.
on the promotional tour, please come back to our show.
Yeah. And
Okay.
anyway,
Sure.
no, I'm telling you, and I'm being serious. Phenomenal artist. You're going to be famous. Your art is
You might sell 2
Phenomenal.
books by coming on this show.
Mary
And-
Librarian's down.
One of
You-
them
you
I'll
won
give
her.
away.
So we're going. Sorry, Spencer. See, this
Listen,
is what happens.
hey,
you literally
we're-
could be a character on this show because you help us get sidetracked.
We are
Bring me
connecting
back.
artists.
I'll do it. I'm
Gotta go.
sorry.
tonight.
Correct. All right,
Mary
ladies and gentlemen,
Librarian,
go check
just
out
asked.
Spencer. We
That's
have
right.
so next week we're going to talk about Game of Thrones the musical because we ran out of time. I just want to say happy
What?
Easter. Yeah, exactly. See,
Yes,
so
no.
bitches. Next week we're going to talk about Game of Thrones is
No, we
headed to
won't.
Broadway.
We
Also,
will
we're
not.
going to talk about Jill Biden returned to school, and also the show that was on ABC called Pooch Perfect, which I give a big N-O. Pooch
Okay.
Perfect. It's about dogs, and it's like
Obviously.
it's like Celebrity Chef or whatever, but like grooming dogs. And
Well, don't give it away yet because we got to talk
well,
about
we're
it
going to
next
talk
week.
about it next week.
Don't
because
blow
they
your
just
wad on it
debuted this week.
now.
Anyways, check out NBC Law and Order
Special,
Organized Crime because
Organized crime.
Cecil
Chris Maloney is
know a
back.
guy that's on there. He's playing Richie, and his name is Nick Cregan, and he's famous as shit. So there. Anyways, again, Spencer, thank you for joining us tonight. To our ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, we'll announce our. Don't forget, you can still tonight before tomorrow if you Cash App us.
Cash App us.
Here, actually, let's give everybody who watches this later a time. So let's give it till like Monday.
Yeah, I think so.
Monday.
No,
Yeah, give it the
because
weekend because people
there's
watch
so
on the
many people that
weekend.
watch us on the
The
weekend, and
weekend?
they Cash App us over the weekend, and you're a good point
Yeah.
because. Saturday we're like we can't scream Cash App alert because we're like
Drunk.
Because
We're not on the show.
hungover. Yeah, it's the
and
show.
Sunday they're like Cash App alert and we're like well we're not on
We're
the
gonna
show.
be-
So anyways, on
Anyway.
Monday
In
morning
church.
we will announce and look for it on our Instagram page who wins the Spencer Myers print. So Cash App alert. Anyways,
Did we get another?
oh my God.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, I
let's
didn't
move.
mean to
Okay,
do
we're
this.
done. We're done.
Yes, we
We're
did.
15 minutes over. I'm over, everybody.
Anyways,
Ugh.
on behalf of all of us, thank you for joining us. Fruity Pebbles is with us. Spencer Myers is with us. I'm Sureg'ay.
I'm Cecil.
And I'm one boy.
Oh, and I'm Spencer.
There
There
it is.
you go. My God, you're good. Cheers, everyone.
Professional.
And to another week. We'll see you next Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on YouTube and Facebook. Until then, cheers.
Cheers.
And now I have to chug
Ding.
this.